Hey guys, Genesis4 here. Today I was asked a very interesting question about my previous deck review on my Kagero deck. If you've not seen it, it's here, yeah. If you've not seen it, you can always go and check out my other video on my channel. So anyways, I was asked why did I do a video on Blaze? Why was my deck centered around it? What was so good about it that made me do it? And especially because Blaze is a new concept. And they're asking why it's so much faith in it. Well, first of all, I built it because I wanted to test it out, and after a few games, it's actually quite fun. This old Blaze concept, and now I'm going to explain to you why. Blaze only activates when you have more rear guards than opponent. So this forces you to retire units, especially against opponents like Royal Paladin, Gold Paladin, decks with Spirit Call a lot. So you'll be forced to retire. Other decks such as Great Nature, who sack their own units, and Nubatama, and those type units that vanish from the field, they will be easy to counter with Blaze, but you still need to retire them to make sure that the amount of units are kept at bay. At the same time, it also requires you to call as many of your own units as possible, so much so that you don't lose out as well. So let me show you a typical field. Just using Blaze units alone, this is what a typical field should look like for you, having at least 4 or more rear guards. So that is for many people who use Kagero to a minimum, like 1 or 2 rear guards, they can retire a lot. They'll be asking, why should we use Blaze? Well, I'm not going to force you to use Blaze. It's like Vanguard's up to you, but I like Blaze because, first of all, it helps you for your defensive measures like Roya. And also when you talk about defensive measures, you start to talk about hand size. So cards like this, Dragon Dancer Narsil and Inspire Dragon will aid you out here, because they both require you to draw a card and search for units like Garuji. So these units like these, they actually help you for stacking up cards in your hand, as well as searching for Blaze units to repeat this cycle. So Blaze actually kind of brings out the defensive side of Kagero. So, we don't need to go all out. Cards like this, Dragon Knight, can't remember the name, Nadim, I believe. He countercharges 1 just for Blaze and gains 2k. Now this is another thing I wanted to bring up. These two, you notice that they will only gain 2k Generation Break. This one gains 2k without Generation Break. So this card can gain power at an early stage. So this shows that Blaze can be used from as early as turn 1. So this really changes the game mechanics for Kagero users. So they are able to use a lot of different styles of Kagero. This actually changes a lot of our stereotype of Kagero just retiring. This shows that there's more to retiring than for Kagero. And I'm really excited to see what else Bushiroad can do with Blaze. They've shown us it can increase defensive measures, but I like to see something a little more offensive. They did that with Titan and a few others, the Titan supporters, I believe, the Blade Master, supporters. But I like to see what else Bushiroad can provide for us Blaze users, and I think it'll be very interesting to see, especially due to the fact that Bushiroad is now giving a keyword for every clan. So it's really interesting to see. I personally am a big fan of Blaze. Of course, if you don't feel like using Blaze, I'm not here to force you. So yeah guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.